that was made by, yes, Bharati Ghosh. Bharati Ghosh, she is actually quoting this court observation, and I'm going to read it from that. This is an order. It says that serious illegalities in giving recommendations to ineligible candidates and the tip of the corruption iceberg in issuing illegal recommendations is seen, which is getting gradually bigger. At the root of the illegal recommendations were the activities of 5-member so-called super committee appointed by the order of the School Education Department dated 1st November 2019 and approved by the then minister in charge under the advisorship of one SP Sinha. So clearly there is enough order of the court which is clearly saying, telling the investigating agency to go ahead. If your government was indeed serious about looking into the merits of the case, looking at it from the point of view that there are thousands of aspirants who have been wronged, then what did your government do? What did Mamata Banerjee do in all these months?
Well, I think Honorable Chief Minister said earlier that the matter was lying with the court. As you correctly read out in the order, the court has directed the ED to do the investigations and find the culprits, and that's exactly what is being done. What if BJP has a point? They have a reason to create a political noise. So you cannot deny that. But what are they trying to do? Are they just by this is from where the judiciary takes over. The BJP rather should be happy that this is something which is so unexpected. We cannot even think of such amount of cash being found from a individual or his so-called alleged accomplice's house. So that what needed to be done by the government, by the chief minister, what needed to be done by the party has been done. Abhishek Banerjee has met the protesting SSC aspirants today, and they expressed clear. Siddiqullah, he has expressed absolute, he has expressed happiness in the manner the meeting went, and Abhishek Banerjee has promised that 100% of the job aspirants who are jobs are pending will be given jobs, and they are going to be looked into. So it's not too late. See, the ED has been directed by the court to investigate the case. That's what they're doing.
The ED has not been directed by the court. No. The ED has not been directed by the court. Actually, the court directed the CBI to investigate, and during the course of investigation, serious financial irregularities were detected, and so ED was called in as per the rules and regulations. So court did not order ED, court ordered CBI. But I'm asking you that you are saying that everything has been done, but wasn't it the responsibility of the Trinamool government to inquire and do fact-finding exercises and detect the crime and the proceeds of the crime? You are happy that the enforcement, frustrated and depressed that
I just want to
take the correct steps at the right time. 6 years is a long time. 6 years is a long time.
See, the case is going on. The court has instructed the CBI to get to the crux of the bottom of the case. CBI finds they find their own own findings about what they think has been the corruption angle and what has been done, and that's how they engage ED into it. It's all part of a procedure.
Why did not the state government take up the case before the CBI came in? I mean,
the state government
crying every day that we have been denied justice and money has exchanged hands. I mean, the state has a social responsibility. The state has a moral responsibility.
I have two more panelists on the show, Loknath Chatterjee and also Jaideep Mazumdar. I'm going to come back to both of you, Babul and Bharati. But a quick word from you, Jaideep. We are looking at the charge and counter charge. One point that is repeatedly made by the Trinamool Congress is that what about all those from the TMC who were facing charge against them, like Shubhendu Adhikari and also Mukul Roy? What happened to their cases all of a sudden? Why does it disappear? Then I went through the details and the timeline that there has been a letter that has been written to the Lok Sabha Speaker. It was written by the CBI on April 6, 2019, that they should be allowed to prosecute them. But why hasn't it happened? Why wasn't permission given? Yes.
See, I obviously cannot reply on behalf of the Lok Sabha Speaker or anyone, or on behalf of the BJP, but I was just hearing Mr. Babul Supriyo speaking and saying that the Chief Minister has done what needed to be done. I disagree out there very strongly. The Chief Minister has not done what had to be done. The Chief Minister, if I may take you down, when these teachers who had not got their appointments, when they were agitating, in front of the press club at a certain point in time, the Chief Minister went down, acknowledged that there were irregularities and told them exactly what Abhishek Banerjee has told them today. She told them a few years ago that I will give you the appointments, I will make good all these anomalies and irregularities which has happened, and I'll do whatever is necessary. Not only she has not done given them appointments, she has also not taken any action against the people who had committed the irregularities. It is only now, and it is only now.
Only one person.
After.
What about Krishna Kalyani? That will be asked as well. Babul Supriyo, if indeed you are serious about going to the bottom of the issue, as you just said, going to what really happened, then action should be taken against all those who are being questioned by the Enforcement Directorate.
Well, you see, a SIT was formed, which was headed by Partha Chatterjee himself. And now we find that all the irregularities and everything that is being found is associated with Partha himself. So, Partha Chatterjee was a very senior member of the cabinet, a very senior member of the Trinamool Congress, and therefore he's expected to be a responsible person who would get to the crux. But then you find everything that we see puts Partha Chatterjee in the dock. If you corroborate everything, then it is the person who was heading this SIT who seems to be the person who has actually made this grow and has been at the
Babul,
helm of
I'm just trying to understand for how long can the Trinamool Congress continue to say that the Chief Minister did not know about it. There is a state IB. You keep a tab on each and every minister and his or her functioning. If the CBI and ED knows about Arpita Mukherjee and her multiple flats, then why? I mean, what kind of government is running in West Bengal?